Not sponsored video, just saw this at CES, thought it was a cool product, had to buy it, had to review it. Today we have the Bird Buddy, not to be confused with Bird Box, the show with Sandra Bullock. Now, I reviewed this, well, saw it at CES 2023. It was one of my favorite products and favorite things there. This is a bird feeder that you put outside, and it has a camera, kind of like a Ring Doorbell that's on there. You'll get a notification, oh, there's a bird there. You click on it, you can look at the video camera footage of this bird. But not only that, the other cool thing about it that I love is that it uses AI technology and it connects to your Wi-Fi and it identifies what the bird is. It takes the picture or video, I think it's just a picture of it, and it puts it into a library for you. I'm really curious. We live in the desert of southern Utah. There's not very many trees. Every January we get a bunch of them that poop all over our house because they like eating these berries on the trees next to our house and they get drunk off of it and they seriously have diarrhea all over. But that doesn't mean I don't like birds. They were here before I was. Hello. Bird feeder. There's a little doorbell. It kind of looks like an Apple product with their logo. I think that was probably intentional. Got it. There's our Bird Buddy, the super smart part of it. And then inside of the box, we have the actual house. Some stickers. Wow. Lawsuit coming. Tweet, tweet. Anybody recognize this bird that's blue? Looks similar to another logo. That's all that's inside the box. We're out of there. Here, oh, it's solar powered. I did not anticipate that. Okay, sustainable bird feeder also. You know, usually when I was growing up in the 80s, there's even a movie called this. It's like, batteries not included.
Batteries not included.
That was like a thing. And now it's like bird seeds not included. That's what's happening here. Ding dong. Oh, that's cool. So it's magnetic on the backside. Just kind of goes in there. I'm hoping that it wireless charges. Maybe that's not solar. Maybe I'm wrong. Solar roof, says it on the side. See, I'm so prepared for these videos. I'm not very good at building things, so I'm getting a little nervous to see these. There's 4 screws, 5 screws and an Allen wrench. We're gonna screw this into the bird feeder. It's a pretty good height, but it wasn't a good height until I cut it very carefully with hatchet. I probably should not have done it inside the house. I kind of like the idea, like there's our master bedroom right there. If we did have it like right here maybe, then maybe if Leslie like see a bird, she could like look out the window and see it. It's really far away from the windows, but the other option could be, oh, what the heck? Look at that spider. Ew, these are our shades. And there's a dead spider that this went up and it just smashed it into the shades. That's in our master bedroom. That's massive. That's really gross. While we were trying to figure out which place to put it, we were thinking about doing it over here.
Oh.
But I found something interesting here.
That would have been a nice spot, actually.
It could have been nice. Come up here. Over right there.
Stand here?
Yeah, stand there.
Gross.
It's a smashed spider. It's got smashed up as it rolled up one day. That was in our master bedroom.
That's disgusting. We need to call the bug guy. That's disgusting.
He came today.
He did come today, actually.
Yeah, no. That's been there for a minute.
Can you get that?
But how is that in the
It's really
master?
gross
It's on the
looking.
back side of it. It's so gross.
I feel like you're really close to me always on the camera.
I'm not. Oh,
Just like,
look.
I feel like you're right in my
Watch.
face. Okay, that's better.
Look, it's a new lens.
Oh.
It's a really,
Look,
see,
I look
how,
like an angel.
I know, that's why I got
The
this
sun's
angle right here.
The sun's coming through right
Look at
here.
that.
Okay.
See, that's closer.
Too close. That's too close.
The thing that I worry about it being right here is that for most of the day, the sun is gonna be, a lot of times, is gonna be covered. So there's not gonna be very much sun to go on the bird feeder to give it energy. But then also it's not really protected from the wind. And as the wind blows, which it does here, all the bird seeds could fly out. So as much as it'd be nice to be close, it's probably not the spot. Pointing that way, we'd have sun on it for part of the day. Maybe like right here. Maybe I need like a rubber mallet. We do have electrical underneath here from speakers. We also have the cables with the little wires that go to our sprinklers, our drip line. And we're gonna hope that we don't hit any of them. Oh, that was terrible. Okay, let's go get the bird feeder. I think we just plop it on. That wasn't the play. That's it. That's where you put the bird food in. Oh no, we couldn't detect a Wi-Fi signal. So apparently, this is too far away from there to connect to the Wi-Fi, which is interesting because my phone connects to the Wi-Fi. Let's go closer to the house. Nothing. How is that even possible? Let's just go in the house and do it. I bet it doesn't even gonna work in there. This right here is the Wi-Fi repeater. That's where the Wi-Fi signal is coming from. Right now, nothing. Bird Buddy, your Wi-Fi is trash.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I turned it on and off, and it says excellent speed, so now we're gonna... All right, we're gonna go back to our spot, and fingers crossed, you know, it took a lot of effort to hit that piece of wood in the ground. Don't wanna have to do it again. Check again here. Okay, so if we check right here, in case we move it here, that's pretty good. Could be better, but it'll do. All right, please work, Bird Buddy. Please work. I'm sorry that I said you're trash. You won't be trash if I put it here, your Wi-Fi. Putting it on my amazing stick stand. Oh, okay. Not looking great. Consider moving the feeder for better, more stable video. Oh, sword in the stone. Look how deep that thing was. I missed it. Oh my gosh. Could be better, but it'll do. Consider moving the feeder closer for more stable video. There is a live stream. I'm testing it out right now. I guess it only turns on when the bird is there. I'm gonna go stand in front of it. Tweet, tweet. The cool thing is too, is that it's 69% charged right now, and it is charging still. So it is charging from the sun. Another solar panel added to the house. All right, here we go. We are with our resident bird expert. This is Leslie, and she loves birds, but she didn't always love birds. Funny story, my grandpa, Wally, who passed away a few years ago, when we were newly married 20 years ago, he came over to our house in Arizona, and he was like, I was over at Aunt so-and-so's house. I don't even know who she was. And she had bird feeders in her backyard and all these birds and this bird. And Leslie, I know how much you love birds, and you love birds.
He just kept saying it over and over again. And I said, yes, birds are lovely, but they were not my thing at all. And then he started sending me books in the mail saying, signing it. I thought you'd enjoy this.
And then so that day when he left the house, we shut the door and we just started laughing. I'm like, do you love birds? She's like, I don't like birds. They poop everywhere. I don't even like them. Why does he think I love birds? But Grandpa Wally could see the future. And like 5 to 10 years later, all of a sudden Leslie's like, I really like birds.
But partly I started liking birds because of Grandpa Wally. Because then every time I saw a bird, it made me laugh that Grandpa Wally thought I was obsessed with birds. So now I like them because of Grandpa Wally. Oh, you put it right there. That's not what we discussed, but this is great. It's really close.
Is it?
It's cute. That's fine. I like that.
That's fine? So it's actually not a bad
I don't know
spot.
if they're really gonna do this.
I know, right? This is the question that I had earlier. How do birds know that there's seeds right here? Like, there's not very many trees around here. It's not like these have a strong smell to them. How in the world, how on earth do they know that there's seeds in a bird feeder right here?
And maybe they just go and tell each other, like once they find it, then they all like chirp it up and they're like, okay, come over to this house.
What is it? Chirp it up?
Chirp it
Is that an official term?
No. I'm a bird expert, you know.
Apparently, we're gonna give the Bird Buddy 1 week. You have 1 week to find some birds and take pictures, identify them with the AI, and show us what it's like. Oh, I don't want that kind of birds though.
No, not those ones. Those ones poop everywhere.
There's definitely certain birds I don't like. Bring on the birds. Not those ones though. Those ones are annoying. 24-hour update. We've had a total of 0 birds. Are they scared of it? Do they not smell it? Did we get the wrong kind of bird seeds? It's been 48 hours. Not one bird. 48 hours, 2 days. Either we don't have lots of birds here, or they don't like the seed, or it's a bad location for where we set it, but we're gonna give it a week in this same spot. It has been 1 week, 0 birds. Looks like good food in there. I didn't poison it or anything. What's the point of having a bird feeder if you never can actually see the birds with your own eyeballs? We need to come up with a new plan. It's like sword in the stone. Oh, it made like a sucking noise at the end. The ground is very saturated. Okay, so we have that tree right there. If you turn around and look, there's a tree right here. There's also a tree right here in my neighbor's yard. And there's a bush right here. That's plenty of things. This ground's really difficult. I don't like manual labor. It's like 2 inches into the ground. Oh yeah, that one feels better. Maybe we were just too close to that retaining wall. Or maybe there actually is concrete right there. Woo! Can't even do it with my left hand. I'm gonna hurt myself. That's pretty good. I don't know how many weeks this video is gonna take. So far we're 1 week down. I'm not gonna publish this video until we have birds. We have big news. It took almost 2 weeks, but we got our first visitor. But not only our first visitor, but I think we got 2 visitors that just keep coming back over and over again, like multiple times a day, and are eating it. That's what I've been hoping for. It looks like it's a house sparrow, and it was pretty cool because the app did notify me and tell me, you've got a visitor. And then you can choose to add the pictures to your collection, or they actually make a video and you can save the video to your collection. It actually is starting to work. It just took a little bit of time. Unfortunately, we just don't get a lot of birds here where we live, so this is a really cool way to see what kind of birds come to your house, and they just look kind of cute on there, just eating the little seeds. My wife and I both really appreciate the Bird Buddy, now that it actually works in Birds Come. And yes, this speaker has been out of the ground for 3 years now. 3 years. I've talked to the company that makes these. They've said that they're gonna come over and put a speaker, like a subwoofer right here, and take this one back, but they never do it. And so it still works. It just looks really ugly, but that's the deal with that. Oh, still a good speaker. I hear a bird making noises right now.
Nope. Just waiting.
Someone's at the front door.
Oh.
Want to go grab it real
Who is
quick?
it? No, because it might be the mailman.
Well, what if it's not the mailman?
It might. I don't. Can we look on the
What if,
camera?
what if it's a bird? Let me look.
It's not like-
Let me see. Hmm?
Is this a surprise?
No.
It's just Tesla.
Well, somebody ring the doorbell. Ding dong. Hi, bird.